Hello, good morning. Almost afternoon. It's Sunday and I'm taking it easy like a Sunday morning. About to eat some breakfast, getting caffeinated. It's really nice. I hope you're enjoying your day so far. I had another sort of incident with my noisy neighbors yesterday, and the incident was more just like what it does in my head. And I have so much momentum around this and years of feeling frustrated and victimized by things that are out of my control that it just takes a very little bit of this of something happening to get me going. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate, especially if you're in recovery or just working on the practice of watching your mind and retraining it to do things that serve you rather than keep you in a pit of despair or frustration, which is kind of how that was like my standard operating mode. And it's just, I guess I just wanted to talk about how it's kind of another encouraging video today, is that this shit takes time and it takes practice, and often we think that we got it or we figured it out or we intellectually get something, but then we still get kind of jerked back into our old patterns, and that's okay. And so what happened yesterday was the guy downstairs started playing his music super loud, and luckily I had plans to leave and my friend came and picked me up, and so I was only listening to it for 10 minutes, but in that time I was just building up, my brain was just building up this story about what it meant, and he just moved in and how could he be so rude, and it's going to be like this forever and I can't deal, and I made this commitment to not say anything, but should I say something because I can't deal, and blah 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 blah. And I realized, like, I'm in the car with my friend driving away from the house, and I'm making efforts to be like, okay, that's past, we're not at the house now, like it's fine, we're going to do something fine. In that sense, wasn't it perfect timing because it started right as I was about to leave? Can't I be happy about that? But it really got me going, like it got a physiological response going, it got my brain racing, and I was just breathing through it, and I was talking it out with my friend, and I was feeling some feelings about it, and it occurred to me that it was all just okay. Like, this is just how it goes. And I remembered when I first got sober, I was so miserable because I was just in that in-between space where I realized, you know how they say, shit, what do they say? I need to get to a meeting. Where, we can't imagine life with the booze. Like, we can't continue this way. We know we can't. But we also can't imagine a life without it. And so it's this really scary jumping off point where you're essentially saying, like, this way of life isn't working, but I have no idea what's on the other side, but I'm just going for it anyways. And you don't have to be in recovery to relate to this. Like, anytime we make a move or quit a job or start something new, we're in that really scary time, and we don't just adjust to it right away. Like, as much, I mean, some of us might, and more power to you, and you should be making videos if you know how to do that. But I think there's more often there's this just scary, weird time where your brain is trying to figure out how to do this new thing. And I was thinking, like, when I got sober, I just went off of everyone else in the room who had been sober for years or even months. I was like, how do you do that? I couldn't imagine being sober for an hour. And I just decided to trust. And so there's this time when you're creating something new for yourself, or where you're training your mind to serve you better, where you just don't know how to do it and it's not quite working for you yet, but you're trusting that it will. And that's kind of where I am with this accepting things as they are and being at peace no matter what's going on around me. My brain is like, what the fuck? How do we do this? I don't know how, but I'm just trusting on, like, all these books that I'm showing you and the spiritual teachers that I'm learning from. I'm just trusting that what they're saying is true. It sounds true. I believe it. It's going to work for me. I just have to keep practicing it, and it will work. And soon it will even work effortlessly. So I just wanted to say, if you're struggling with that, keep going. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and that is your brain being your servant and working for you, not against you, and that's a beautiful thing. So hope that helps, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.